Good morning, everyone. My name is Duncan Williams. I'm the president of the Construction Association of Nova Scotia, and I'd like to welcome you here for an exciting announcement of a partnership and a program that CANS and the Department of Labor and CABCO and Lifesize have put together to better deliver education and training opportunities to our members across Nova Scotia and the region, for that matter. But before we go into any great level of detail, I'd like to welcome Becky Kent here, who is MLA for Cole Harbour and Eastern Passage. She's actually filling in today for Frank Corbett, who is Minister of Advanced Education and Labour. So I'd like to welcome Becky to the podium to say a few words, and we'll come back a little later and do a demonstration of the actual technology for you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here. I think it's, for me, it's a special connection as well with the exciting opportunities that are happening in Cole Harbour, Eastern Passage, with the development of our new trades high school and such, and that really this is all part of that big picture for opportunities for Nova Scotians. So it's particularly nice for me to be here. And I know that we have Alan and Tim and Victoria with us as well. Hello to all of you, and thank you for being part of this exciting time. Minister Corbett was unable to be here and asked that I deliver a few remarks on behalf of his department and our government. And I must say I'm happy to do so, is to be part of something really cool. This is cool. This is we do a lot of announcements and things, but this is right on the edge of being where we know that so many Nova Scotians, some of them are ahead of us and just waiting for these programs. So I have to say it's exciting and important. It's important to Nova Scotians because they will benefit from this in their businesses, for their employees, and for their own development. Nova Scotia is turning a corner, and these programs, these opportunities, this kind of initiative is going to make more opportunities, give them the tools in their toolbox that will help them be successful. In the construction sector alone, we will need 7,000 skilled workers over the next decade. That's a significant number, and though having those skilled workers have the training and opportunities and the skills that they need is what this initiative is all about. The growth in demand means that they need more training, but training can be costly for small businesses, especially those who have to travel to get this training potentially to Halifax from our more rural communities in Nova Scotia. It's time away from their jobs, it's time away from the productivity that they're trying to accomplish in their business, and it's time away from their family. The Construction Association of Nova Scotia, CANS, recognizes this challenge and eagerly took on the challenge to find more efficient ways to deliver training, and they succeeded. With the use of this video conference equipment, CANS is taking steps to ensure that Nova Scotia construction companies and workers across this province are able to take advantage of industry-specific training from their own backyard. We spoke briefly for a few minutes talking about some training programs that could be one night a week over the course of 5 weeks. Imagine having to find the means, the time, and the ability to travel into the Halifax area for that training 5 weeks in a row. It would be difficult, and this is going to bridge that gap for them and allow them to get the access to the training that they have and need. CANS Connect will allow employees and employers to attend courses directly from their own job site. We fully support this system that invests in our workplace, ensuring that our workers have the skills they need to do the job, and one that supports our rural businesses and helps keep them competitive is especially important to our government. These things are important to businesses, to workers, and to growing our economy. The province's workforce strategy includes a commitment to support learning and skills development in the workplace that will help enhance and increase opportunities for success in workplaces in all parts of Nova Scotia. We're delivering on that commitment. The province is investing more than $165,000 today in the video conference equipment that will provide affordable training to as our Nova Scotia economy grows. Today is an opportunity to showcase the new things that we're doing in Nova Scotia in partnership with the Construction Association, and you're driving that change. So on behalf of the Department of Labor, behalf of Minister Corbett and our government, we want to thank you for your initiative, for continuing to look for new, innovative ways to deliver the skilled workers in Nova Scotia that we need, and to offer opportunities for Nova Scotian small businesses to be successful. So thank you for allowing me to join your initiative, your delivery of this initiative today. I look forward to hearing more about it. I look forward to having an opportunity to, as well, to hear from our guests via your technology. And with that, I hope you have a great day, and thank you very much for allowing me to be part of it.
CANS is actually 151 years old this year, and we have made a tradition out of being front runners, and this is another front-running activity that we wanted to take on behalf of our members. Through our consultation and our strategic planning, we were told by our members across the province and the region, for that matter, that training is essential for them to be able to compete and do their jobs effectively, deliver projects on time and on budget. And one way that we can help do that is make it accessible at a local level in their community on a time and a schedule that works for them. So through this technology, we will be able to deliver live, interactive, fully engaged education that is really three-dimensional in a lot of respects, and we will see that shortly. Construction industry in Nova Scotia is a $2.8 billion industry, and it employs some 30,000 plus people. It's a growing industry. It's a strong indicator of our economy's strength and our ability to compete on a global stage. We, as the association, want to give our members the ability to do that, to compete not only locally, provincially, regionally, but on a national scale. We do have members who compete in Alberta and Saskatchewan, and as far away as destinations in the States. So these technologies do help reduce costs, increase productivity, especially for those who are outside of the Halifax Regional Municipality. One of the key things that we also undertook 6 years ago was the building of a continuing education and industry education program here at CANS. And in that 6 years, we've now trained over 2,800 unique individuals. And just in this past year alone, we've offered over 65 courses. We've just finished putting together a calendar which we will be publicizing next week, and it will have another full slate of courses. The difference being this year, we will offer these through distance education, again, fully interactive sessions where our members can take advantage of the same training without even leaving their deck if they don't want to. So that we're pretty proud of this system. It will also give our members the ability to work collaboratively with their business partners on initiatives from one end of the province to the other without even having to take the time to leave the job site and go off to a remote location or, for that matter, have to take on the expenses of travel. They can work collaboratively with businesses not only here in Nova Scotia, but anywhere in the world for this matter. We're able to also bring in the best of the best educators across the country, across North America, around the globe. And we can also take advantage of this system to be able to take what we have here, which is leading industry experts, and be able to export that. So there are a lot of benefits to the construction industry itself and our members in particular. So we're very pleased, we're very excited about the opportunity to partner with the province on this initiative. We're happy that we did get an investment from the province that enabled us to ramp up this program very quickly, and we will be in full launch mode by the fall, and we will be testing between now and then with a number of members. We'll also be able to offer free education on a number of occasions and work with programs like the apprenticeship program so that we can better educate our members on the values and the business case for apprenticeship and the importance of continuing to keep those individuals here in our province. So on behalf of CANS, I'd like to thank the province formally for their support, ongoing support and partnership in this vein. I'd like to now call on Chad Weisner, who's going to speak a little bit about the technical side of the system that we've built and put together. Chad?
Thank you, Duncan and Ms. Kent. I think you put it best when you said that the thing about this that makes it most interesting is that it is cool. This has got a great cool factor, but it's also a very unique thing for our province in terms of reaching out to the remote parts of the province and enabling people to connect. Cabco Communications Group is extremely pleased to be working on this project with the Construction Association. It's an important initiative, CANS Connect. We had exhaustive research on the various technology options available, and we ended up settling on a comprehensive scope of work document, and within that document, the life-size video conferencing platform was chosen as the CANS Connect solution after looking at other options. It's widely deployed around the world, there's no question. Life-size is chosen in government, education, in private sector environments, very reliable. The life-size platform is particularly beneficial for the CANS, as it was pointed out earlier by Duncan and Mrs. Kent, was it's very scalable. It does facilitate easy expansion and development of the program, so it can reach out a lot farther. Cabco has installed high-definition video conferencing systems in this office in 2 separate rooms, this room as well as another one down the hall. And that includes an integrated document camera, which is mounted in the ceiling, a little hole you will see up there. This functionality not only facilitates the high-definition video conferences, it also permits users to review drawings, plans, and other documents with remote parties anywhere in the world. So the multi-party collaboration amongst builders and subcontractors, designers and clients, it's going to be on a scale that's presently not possible in real time. What a huge competitive advantage for our province and the companies that work within it and the customers themselves. Imagine having a architect firm in Toronto collaborating with a St. John's-based designer, collaborating with a Halifax-based builder. It's all possible and all in real time and full HD. Just as important, this system helps reduce travel costs, which is a huge environmental benefit. It's a very environmentally responsible solution for our province in general and the industry. Collaboration via this technology helps Nova Scotia firms and related companies compete on a truly global scale. So as Duncan alluded to earlier, we're able to now bring in speakers and as I mentioned, other companies and consultants and so on from anywhere in the world, and to be able to communicate with any standards-based video conferencing system. The life-size system is very versatile, and you could have somebody in a totally another part of the world and have those discussions in real time. From a distance learning perspective, the system enables up to 30 end users, for example, on this system to access training courses and materials on their PC, on their tablet, smartphone, laptop, Apple, Android, very, very flexible, which makes it a very functional system. Two-way real-time communication between the instructor and the participants makes it a truly collaborative learning environment. So there is the opportunity for students to ask questions as if they're right here in Halifax without having to travel to Halifax. Training courses can also be live streamed and recorded, as this conference is actually being recorded right now, for later viewing, all in a very highly secure environment. These courses can be uploaded, they can be sent off, emailed, and so on. So it gives the CANS Connect system a bit of flexibility. So now, from Yarmouth to Sydney, participants have access to training without necessarily having that commute to Dartmouth offices or having the special equipment and software that typically used to be required in the early days of video conferencing. It's a great way for companies in the construction industry to reduce costs associated with training and ensure their competitiveness, which is very important in today's economy, while offering convenience to their workers, which is great. Duncan alluded to, you could do it on the deck, which is kind of neat. Plus, the association now has the option, as Duncan mentioned, to invite these external speakers and trainers, reducing associated travel costs, which is a huge thing for the association to bear, which may have previously prohibited such invitations. So in closing, with over 33 years of industry experience, Cabco is very excited to lead the way with the Construction Association to deliver this truly innovative technology to the industry and its members. And we feel very strongly, we're very excited that this is a really shining example of putting today's technology to work to improve competitiveness and economic development in Nova Scotia. And we're very pleased to be part of that. So I'll turn it over to Mel.